What up, everybody? I am back again. What's going on? Yep. Y'all see it. Looking all nice and clean, guys. I end up getting inside of the rim to get them cleaned up on the inside back there. So it's kind of hard, touchy, but I cut myself a few times trying to get my hands up in there. But I got up in there to wash them out real good and went on ahead and shine them all up. Got the body looking glossy, nice and clean. Man, I can't wait for that grill to get in, guys. But hey, it is what it is. Gotta wait. Patient. Yep. Tell you one thing, guys. They do rise good with these wheels on it. The B22s, they way bigger than the other rim. The rim is about the same size as the other rim that I had on Red Ruby. But the tire is just bigger. You know what I'm saying? So tire just a little bigger. So that's a 265 40 22. 265 40 22. Yep. So I went on ahead and cleaned them up real good. Took it out yesterday and power washed it down real good and squeegee the bad boy off. But yeah, looks good, shiny, beautiful. Just a little dusty right now, but that's fine. I can get that off with no problem. Man, I want to show y'all this wheel next to the car, guys. I think that would have been sharp right there. You know what I'm saying? That would have stand the car out a little bit more with those wheels on there. But as far as we know, those wheels is not going on this bad boy. Them too small. Those too small. Just by looking at the tire, what got the room, So that's what I want to do, fill it in with the tire and stuff like that. So like I said, you got about that much space by that wheel. So if I would have put them other wheels on there, these here, they would have been way too much space. But no, we're not gonna do that though. But like I said, those there's for sale still for $600. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still selling these rims just for only $600, just to get them up out my way, be done with them. That way I can get my butt back on the highway. Chrome looking good. Yep. I got one tire out there by the tree with the sign on it for sale for $600. So hope somebody come along and snatch him up and get him up out of here and be good to go. I ain't got to worry about it. Got my original tires on the other side of the garage there. So, man. But, like I said, it's a smooth feeling up here on this hood and everything else. It's very smooth. So I buffed it out last weekend. So she turned out real good, I keep my my shine on it, the spray wax, keep it looking good and decent. I put it there on the body, even up on top where the glass are at too. So it worked out pretty good up there too for that. So yeah, looks real good up there. So pretty much just waiting on for the grill to come in and hopefully I can just get everything else done. So I went over by Caseta Customs yesterday. Dropped by there with an off-road L for a second. I had to drop off a hat over there for his son Johnny. They went to the Chicago Bulls game sometime last week. And I stopped by, drop off a Chicago Bulls hat to his son, And I just want to just give him something for his birthday, without just saying happy birthday all the time, you know what I'm saying? But straight from the heart, I just end up giving him a hat, He deserved to have one, I already got one, so it wasn't no need for me to buy another hat for myself. So, wasn't no need for that. But yeah, I went on ahead and cleaned them back out again, guys. Got everything looking good, and floor mats and all, and dashboard, stereo. Yeah, it turned out good. But some guy asked me yesterday about the stereo equipment here. So he was like, how's your sounds sounding like that, and you got the original stereo in there, man. Hey, it's amazing how people can do things out here, guys, that let you keep your own system in here without changing out your radio. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up, he went behind the radio. He hooked up his some wires back there. You know what I'm saying, for the jacks and stuff like that. And you got the control remote wire and all that stuff up in there and stuff like that. So you know, he ran it just like if you had a brand new stereo in it. You know what I'm saying? Same way hookup, you know, and even though I got a built-in amp already came in with the Lincoln, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it came with the round sounds. That right there controls the round sounds inside the car, so the stereo. And them mug sound crispy clear. It sounds really good. So, I mean, it's to the point that I love the way it sounds that it had to stay put. You know what I'm saying? So that worked out even better. So I get to keep everything. My navigation system and my what's that, the stereo radio, whatever you can get from anywhere. I guess you know you got the rap, jazz, R&B, and all that stuff like that. So I get to keep all of that. So when they called me up last week, it's only $14 a month for me to keep all of that. So everything worked out good with this stereo. So even though I still got it, it's good. But I did get locked out my car yesterday. So when I went to Caseta Customs yesterday, I jumped out the car and my window was up about, I say what? My window was up to about from here to about like this. And when I was trying to get in the car, you know, I was trying to get my hand in there, unlock it, you know, couldn't get my arm in there. So I went back inside the shop. I said, Off-Royale, I said, you got anything I can get back in my car with? You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, let me check it out. I'm like, so when we came out, I'm like, with this, I don't have the key, the number to this yet. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and punch in the numbers. But he said you can lock the doors by pushing two numbers. So 8 and 9, now watch as I see. 8 and 9 locks the door. So I said, okay, let me push 8 and 9, see if it will open. 8 and 9 will not open. That's just to lock it up. So I still can't get into my car, you know, unless I got the key code. So I said, maybe I'm going to have to trying to reprogram this and see if I can get it unlocked. So, you know, but he came out with a bar, you know. He ended up grabbing the door handle, you know what I'm saying, and it opened up. It opened up good, you know what I'm saying. So I appreciate that from him, you know. But I was kind of scared because I'm like, man, I'm usually how to get into a car. I can still get into a car, but I didn't have no kind of tools on me to get inside my car with. But 89 is always to lock it. I'm like, wow, ain't that something? But it don't set your alarm, you know what I'm saying. So it just locked the doors. But I need to get the number for this if I can unlock my doors, or just go ahead and give me another key made for this and be done with it. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to go back to the Lincoln place and do it. That way I got two keys instead of just a one or a one plane. I don't want a one plane key. So I just want the same thing. You can lock it, unlock it, keep on going, you know what I'm saying? Even though you got a key in there. But the key code, I'd rather have that where I can connect and disconnect or whatever, open up and lock, you know. But it's going to be good to go. Another thing, I wasn't able to go take the truck in to get the tips in yesterday. I had something very, very important to do. So I had to cancel out on that. But this is going to be going in next weekend. So I had to take care of some things over the phone with my daughters right quick and stuff like that. So I couldn't even get nothing done. So one thing we're going to do is trying to get those tips done, you know what I'm saying, and be done with it. And then I talked to Off-Royale about getting my front window tinted, you know what I'm saying. So I'll call him up on Monday, and he gonna call this guy out and see if he can come out and do the windows, you know what I'm saying. So do those. Oh yeah, another thing, you know, lights up underneath here, the mirror here. There's some lights underneath there. So I ordered me some that's got lawsuit Jerry on them. So when you open the door, you know, the light up right here is gonna show at the bottom. It's gonna say lawsuit Jerry on the lights. So that's gonna be on the 2 mirrors on the front. Ain't no need to go crazy with it and put on all the doors. I don't want that. Even though I already got the lights here, I put them underneath there. You know what I'm saying? So that works out even better too. So just gotta stop by Al's brother's place and pick up my tags for my window. So I haven't went over there and done that either. You know, I wanted to do that yesterday too, and I still didn't have time to go nowhere too far at all. So I was focused on by getting this cleaned up, because after we got all that rain and stuff, you know, it's more like a dust rain again. So end up getting red dust on the car and stuff like that. So I end up had to power wash it off real good and get those rims clean. So when I told Al I was gonna put some rim cleaner up in there, he was like, "No, don't use that because that could mess up the back barrel of your wheel if you put that stuff up in there. It could mess up a lot of stuff." So I said, "Okay, fine. I just go ahead and wash it out real good with the towel and stuff like that." So I ended up doing that, and it worked out good. So I appreciate Off-Road Al with that information. You know what I'm saying? Because you can buy them chrome cleaner that it got like acid in it. Back in the days, we used to put those on spokes. All right, so spokes come out even good, but after so many years, you know, they start fading out. So that's another thing. I was sitting back thinking last night. I put my car back on the page, and I looked up some spokes, 100 spokes to put on this truck. Man, that looks good with some bulbs on it. So when I end up doing that, I was like, man, I should have went that route, man, because them 100 spokes would have turned this bad boy out with the bulbs. And that would have just set it off. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe one day, you know, I end up getting me some 100 spokes to knock it up on this bad boy, you know, but it looks good with them, you know what I'm saying? So, besides going with these rims like this all the time, it looks good, you know what I'm saying? But 100 spokes will make the car stands out. You know what I'm saying? It makes it stands out. I'm old school, so I prefer to go old school. So if I can, I'm going to go back to the rim shop and have a talk with Al and see if there's any 100 spokes out there I can get in 22s and just keep the tire, you know what I'm saying, and just go ahead and switch them out, you know what I'm saying, and do it that way. 100 spokes will turn this Lincoln truck out. So, man, yeah, so that's what I'm looking at so far. So we're going to try and see if we got some out there that'll fit this truck, you know, and see if we can change them out and do them that way. Man, that'll turn this bad boy out. So let me know what y'all think about it. 100 spokes or keep it like it is. But the 100 spokes with the bulbs will turn this bad boy out. So let me know, guys. And I appreciate everybody out there standing still for a minute, you know, and that lawsuit Jerry do his thing out here, guys, because I'm trying to keep busy and get a lot of stuff done. And I got another mark on my body of my truck. I don't know where that's come from, unless that was already there. I think that was already there, but like a touch up, but that's all right. Yeah, everything's gonna get done. I ain't worried about it too much. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate everybody out there coming along with Lawsuit Jerry, guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, like the video, and hey, thumbs up, and I'll be getting back with y'all sooner or later, all right? Peace, we out.